Hello everybody, and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, the core campaign. I'm Josh, and this is Keagro, and today we are going to do a more thorough search of the South Road, the first section, which contains Wynev's Tower. Also contains some animals.
Fall before the
And this dire boar seems ornery, so we'll go ahead and hunt it down and take its meat back for food. Not that I actually need food, but, you know. If it was a real game, it would be a good place to start. Alright, this boar is not as ornery. But there is a pile of stones. I shall search it. And we get a spell. One that I can't memorize, but one that could come in help. There's a couple of fen berries. I might actually need these. Can't remember how many I need for all the tomes. A bunch of dire wolves. Dire wolves are big, bony wolves that are pretty aggressive. And the one brought on others.
In the name of Sandy Moonbow!
Okay, seriously, wolf, attack me. Hey, I want your attention. Get over here. I want the wolf's attention to be on me and not Linu. Okay, and we're gonna look around. There is a cave here. And this road leads north to the east road. Alright, let's go inspect this cave and see what's going on with it. There's another little boar up there. Nope. Looks like brown bear. Just immediately charges. Okay, if memory serves, this area is full of aggressive bears. So I need one of you. Oh, I need to equip it first. That is one thing that is weird about the staves. Not really weird, but you just gotta deal with it, is you've got to equip the staff before you can use its spells. Unlike wands, which you can just use out of the quick bar. Alright, moving on. Like I said, there are a number of bears in this cave. One of them is a dire bear. But we've taken on an ancient dire bear, so I think bears work like dragons. The older they get, the more powerful they are. And she immediately goes for the dire bear. We'll take out the smaller one. Okay, come on, Linu, follow me.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Okay, I want to. Didn't quite get there in time. Linu has a problem staying alive, apparently, so we'll pick her back up near the end of the episode. And this time I will listen to her story. I forgot to do that yesterday, so sorry about that. And even the bear is hurting me pretty decently. So now I can focus on the dire bear. At least this way Linu stays safe, and I get more XP. Need to potion up. Because the dire bear is going to kill me if I don't. This dire bear feels almost worse than the ancient dire bear. Which I think is, I made a joke about them being like dragons, but I think it was a worse challenge, or a harder challenge than this dire bear, so. Okay, we're getting there. And if I really wanted to, I could also summon a animal to help out. I do have a summon spell. Take another potion. Man, bears have been my bane this chapter. Just everywhere, and they hurt a lot. Yeah. To be honest, it's not as bad as the wolves will be in the next area, so once we get through Wynev's tower. Ah, it was a good hit, but it did nothing. It's still only injured. Ah, there we go. Badly injured. Alright, I'm about to lose my spell, and that is going to suck. Okay, I said use the spell, please. Thank you. And drink a potion before you die. Now equip this staff, and yeah, let's go ahead and lightning bolt this thing. Hopefully it won't make its reflex save. It made its reflex save. Sad. Alright, well, I'll just beat on it some more. Okay, last potion. Come on, just fall already. Okay. We got it to near death, which means it's at probably a quarter of its hit points. One more good crit would be great. Oh, still have a healing kit, so I'm willing to use that. Almost as good as a potion. I've got to end this quickly, so we're going to try Lightning Bolt again. And another one. Why won't you actually just fall? Do I have any other healing other than my crappy lay on hands? Nope. So I'll have to lay on hands. Okay. Now we're gonna have to get tricky. So, potion of invisibility. And then after that, a potion of speed. And then the old tried and true method of just pelting it from far away. There it goes. Okay, that was an ordeal. That dire bear was hardy, and it hurt a lot. Here's a corpse. He has a spell. And I have lost my speed potion. Okay, I'm going to try the door. good. It's not trapped. I believe this area just has a ton of mephits in it, and maybe an imp or two. So I'm just going to try and take them from afar. There we go. Okay. If I remember correctly, yep, that gate is trapped. Let's put this in my quick slot so I can easily do this. Take care of this trap, hopefully. Okay, and now I hope there isn't any more traps. I'm not seeing anything. But it looks like some gentleman wandered his way in here and then passed away. We will make good use of his things, especially this healing kit. And Treatise of Forgotten Heroes. It was Glavius who quested to fulfill the great destiny of Magol. And he lost his picks, food running out, was prepared for the riddle, but I will not make it. Watch ye well the treacherous low rocks that twist the foot, or ye may as well lay beside me now. So I assume he wrote a little note on the ground here, and then he had this book on him. It's full of stories about the deeds of ancient heroes. A particular passage has been marked. The Mirialis clan, led by the great warrior Magol, braved near certain death to rid their lands of the Black Lich and his minions. Oh. Well, apparently there's some kind of riddle, so let's go complete this quest for this guy. Another method. Let's take care of it from a distance, hopefully. Now it's weird the air method is shooting acid arrows, since acid is more of a earth type attack. But that's fine. I would expect more lightning from air methods. Nope. That was a magic missile attack, and that is a Quasit. A Quasit is an imp-like demon, whereas imps are imp-like devils. Okay, there's another method over here. Doesn't appear to be trapped. And antidote. Kill the fire method. Okay, that's a water method. That makes a little bit more sense for it to have acid attacks, but again, I would expect cold attacks from the water method. Let's get out of the stinking cloud. And that's an electrical attack. Put on my ghostly visage again, just so the magic missiles don't pelt me as badly. And that's a steam method. And those are water and fire elementals. Down it goes. And take these crossbow bolts. I'm gonna need to probably change over to a crossbow soon. I'm running out of arrows. This treasure chest looks deadly, so I'm going to give it a second, see if I can't see any traps. Okay, we've got another Quasit. Okay, now for this, I'm just gonna hit you. Thankfully, Ghostly Visage keeps magic missiles off of my back. Okay, Mephits are down. I'm out of the cloud. This Quasit is trying to go invisible, but I don't want to let it. Oh, and there's an imp. Wow. It went invisible. And then it died. Hello, imp. I feel like I should smite you. Okay, Ooze method makes way more sense for Acid, since Acid is probably similar to an Ooze. Many Oozes actually use Acid. Alright, I saw you over here. I'll even pretend like you're not there. Those will not work. That will not work. And more magic missiles that I don't really care about at the moment. Okay, down it goes. Before I continue on, I want to check this chest. Success is not possible, huh? I'm missing it by 4. I have a pick for that. The +6 pick. And with that, it appears this is not trapped, so I shall take its gold. Go back to the bow, because I think I saw another enemy up here. Yep, another fire method. Oh, 2 fire methods. Ow. Ow, the magic missiles hurt now. Down it goes. I shall invade this one's space next. And down that one goes. Alright, so there's a couple of interactable things here. Pile of stones, which is just like a chest, and then that well. So, yep, I'll take this Feral's Gold, which is a magical sling bullet. Oh, and there's a loot bag. What was in the loot bag? Gem. Okay, so let's check out this well. You notice what looks to be an underwater passage. If you could hold your breath long enough, perhaps it would be possible to swim to the other side. Do you wish to try? Yes. You dive into the pool, but ran out of breath before reaching the passage. Okay, well, we picked up something for this. Potion of Endurance, which will raise my constitution. So we'll try swimming again. And here we are. Take the scroll. Check out a broken statue. It has a ring. This rubble has some gold. Disarming of the traps. Open up! Alright, there's a bit of stuff here. I will wait to loot this room until after I deal with whatever is in the sarcophagus, which looks to be the remains of Magel. It is locked. Oh, what's this chain do? It summons a talkative skeleton. Who has summoned me? Who claims the title of champion? Who is my inheritor? A contender approaches. My cause, my people. vanished long ago, but my spirit is vain, and I will have the respect I am due. Answer my question, and prove you are my proper inheritor. Fail and burn for dishonoring my legacy with your ignorance. I will meet your challenge. Speak it, Magel. So be it. Show your knowledge of my legacy. The clan of my siblings, now dust just as I. What was it called? The Mirialis clan, like we read in the book. That is correct. You did not hesitate. How did you come by this difficult information? My legacy must have reached far. Well, we could tell him the truth, but this is the type of guy that it's probably better just to tell him what he wants to hear. So, what? Oh, yes, of course it did. Real far. Your manner is strange, but the answer satisfies. Take my great possessions and fulfill the prophecies laid down at my death. Also, I think the items are actually better if you do tell him that it went far, but I am not 100% on that. Alright, Watchman's Helm has light and lets you see and hear things better. Won't be replacing my current helmet. And then we'll take care of all the little trinkety things in here. And piles of skulls and such. Since I don't know if that chest is locked or not, I'll just take care of this way with a good old knock spell. And that one was trapped, but thankfully my hit points were high enough that it didn't really affect me. Alright, and then one last thing is I want to go back and get Linu again. Hopefully this time she'll make it a little bit further.
I can still feel my death hanging on me, cold and eerie. I am glad to be back in this mortal realm again. Now that I know how it feels, I will struggle even harder to keep you from that fate. May I join you again?
Yes, please. Alright, and then let's talk to her, and then I will end this episode.
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
I just want to talk for a while. I love chatting with you, but don't you think we should focus on your mission right now? Tell me, how do you like being an adventurer? I always wanted to be an adventurer, Keagro. I have a natural curiosity about everything, and I wanted to experience the things I read in books. But I am from Evraska, the home of philosophers, mages, scholars, and students of the mysteries. Adventurous souls are few, and they are often looked down upon, except one. Oh, who is that? Synth Linero. Oh, he has the same last name as you. Yes, he was a handsome, charismatic, intelligent, adventurous archaeologist. Oh, I met some archaeologists. He was respected within Evraska and other intellectual circles. In places like Waterdeep, he was considered the most eligible bachelor in Evraska. Your husband. Actually, I didn't like him at first. I was reading a text on an ancient race one night in the temple library. The author was writing about his adventures, seeking lost relics in exotic, dangerous locales. I slammed the book on the table, calling the author a lying, pompous fool. Another elf was sitting on a chair near me with his face in a book. He asked me what I was reading. I told him the name of the book, and he laughed. In my youthful arrogance, I went on to list the large number of errors in the author's logic. Was it really that bad? When I finished, he began to refute every point I had made. It was, I quickly discovered, extra-planar. When I realized the mistake I had made, I screamed and ran from the room, and no doubt burned it down as you were going. Despite my blundering, I must have made an impression on him, for he pursued me from that day on. Eventually, he won my heart, though only through an act that almost cost him his life. Huh? What did he do? Let us not talk of such things right now, sweet Keagro. We must hunt down the cult responsible for the wailing death. Perhaps we could speak of this later, when the time is right. Okay, have it your way. And with that, thank you guys for joining me, and next time we will be at Wynev's College. I keep saying college when I mean cottage. We will go to Wynev's Tower, I didn't even mean cottage that time, and ask him for the gem, very politely. And then maybe not so politely if he's going to be a jerk about it. So, once again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.